Hey, you guys again. Okay, thank you for coming to the second video. We're going to get right into it. We're actually going to pick up exactly where we left off in the last video. So here we go. Okay, don't let that be. Pray with him, okay? And when you have an objection to his disciplinary ways, okay, make sure that it comes in the form of a conversation, not an argument. Make sure that it comes in the form of, just a regular talk. And by all means, make sure that it comes when the children are nowhere around. Nowhere around. So they don't hear nothing of it, okay? Major pet peeve. When the children can hear y'all arguing over how he's disciplining them, that's just going to give them more reason to cause more confusion and more commotion, because to them, they like it how it was before he got in. They could do anything they want to when he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Or even if they couldn't do anything they want to, they, still feel apprehensive about a new leader in the household. You know what I mean? They want mommy. You see what I'm saying? Like, they're used to mommy, so they want mommy, and they may not want mommy with a new man. They just want them all to themselves. You see what I'm saying? And it's a child, so, that's natural. It's natural for a child to think like that, okay? As parents, and you being the lady, you being caught in the middle, you have to establish, like I said, the expectation, the standard, establish the banner, raise up the standard, okay? When the enemy comes in like a flood, because he's going to use every little tactic to get in and, try to break it up before it can get into a serious thing. No. Raise up the standard. Third, 1, 2, 3. Third step, okay? Here's your third step. Make sure that you let your man know, okay, that you are in need of a leader in your household, and you are in need of a father for your children. Let him know that you are in need of a leader in your household that is governed by God, and that your children need a father that is governed by God. This statement, if you tell your guy this statement, that you are in need of a man of God to lead your children in the ways of God, that will not only speak to his mind, but that will speak to the God in him. All right? Speaking to the God and the man is one of the key ways to pull the man, hands down, because whatever mindset he had about dealing with children, which was probably a worldly mindset about it. And I don't mean like he's worldly. I mean like the ideals were worldly. Like, they're nagging, they're annoying. Who wants to deal with them? Who's this and who's that? All of this stuff that God never said that children were. Okay, we're calling them that. Okay, but God never said, oh yeah, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be this. You're gonna be that. You got kids. You're gonna be that. That's never in the Bible. But speaking to both the Spirit of God in the man and the man at the same time pulls him even more. Let me tell you why. Because if you're just trying to appease his flesh, in other words, if you're trying to make yourself more desirable than the responsibility of your children, you may not get very far. You see what I'm saying? Because you being desirable only goes but so far until he meets someone else that's more desirable than you. Then the person that's more desirable than you have like right away to what you've been doing. Okay, so if you only been speaking to, hey, my flesh look good, I look good, my curves look good, you want me, you want this, you want that, I can do stuff for you, you know what I mean? If you're only putting that out there, that's only speaking to his flesh and his mind. The benefits of being with me is greater than the hardships of being a father to my kids. You see what I'm saying? That's what you're trying to convince him. So in actuality, you're trying to play yourself against your children. You're trying to play the benefits of yourself, okay, outweighs the disadvantages of me having kids. That's what you're trying to, put in his mind. If you only appease his flesh, you see what I'm saying? But at the moment you speak to the God, you say that, you mention that statement, okay? Say to him, listen, I need a man of God who can lead my children in the ways of God. You say that to him, his whole mindset is going to shift. And the thing about it is that if you keep repeating that if you keep repeating that notion, repeating that concept in different ways, just keep pouring it into him. Just like go up to him like, sweetheart, listen, you are so such and such. You just drive me wild. Oh my gosh, I am so happy that I got a man of God who knows how to do this. And you know what? I've been missing that in my life. And with the phrase, a man of God who can do this for me and lead my children in the ways of God. Ladies, if you tell a man of God that is going to speak, listen, our chest is going to swell up. We're going to be like, well, baby, I mean, if you need all of that, Big Daddy got you. You know what I mean? No, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Okay? Every single man, I don't care who it is. It could be worldly, carnal, godly, king, whoever it is. Every single man wants to be daddy. Okay? Ladies, every single man wants to be daddy. All of us. Because something inside of us, something that God placed, wants to be a father. You provide him with the opportunity to be a father, then it will pull him past that mountain of anxiety that he have about getting with you. And in that way, it'll be like a shift in your relationship. I promise you, it'll be a shift in your relationship. 3 things. Let's go over them again. Show him and give him, tell him and acknowledge him. He has your full permission. Full permission. He has full authority over your children in the house. Okay? Step 1. Step 2, make sure that you let your children know, listen, he is now the alpha. He is now the one you're going to go to. He is now the one that's going to make the final decision. You see what I'm saying? There's going to be a shifting in our household, okay? And now the load is going to be off of me, okay? Or at the very least, it's going to be off of me doing everything by myself. Now I got help. You see what I'm saying? Ladies, you see what I'm saying? Now I got help, okay? So you know, all of this stuff, I don't have to deal with it by myself. I have a king God sent me now, okay? And there's going to be a shifting. You see what I'm saying? Let your children know. That's step 2. Step 3, reinforce, reaffirm. You are in need of a man of God that is going to lead your children in the ways of God. Those 3 things. If you do these 3 things, I promise you, your relationship is going to shift. Now, will it shift for the better? That's the question, okay? That is dependent upon who that man is. You see what I'm saying? It's dependent upon who that man is. If he wanted to take you serious, and if he wanted you as a wife, and if he was already considering you guys being together for real, that doing these 3 steps is going to propel your relationship. Y'all going to get deeper. Y'all going to get more intimate, okay? Not intimacy, but y'all know what I mean. You can get more intimate. Y'all going to get a lot closer, okay? And he's going to take that final step. He's going to take that final step. Now, let's flip to the other guy. If the other guy was not all the way into you, you see what I'm saying? If he didn't really connect with you, if he wasn't considering you to be a real contender, then it may split y'all up, because now well, how can I put this? You've drawn the line in the sand somewhat, right? You've said, listen, this is what I need, especially with the final statement. I need a man of God who can lead my children in the ways of God. That will either pull the man of God, or it's going to, if they have something in their heart, it's going to push them away, which is what you need, because there's no use in playing around and wasting your time with something that's not going to pan out. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I mean, unless if you're waiting on God's timing, which in that case, he already made the decision that he's going to marry you, if you're waiting on God's timing. But see, God don't play around with time. Are you seeing what I'm saying? God don't play around and y'all dating and then y'all doing everything else in a relationship except making it a real relationship. You see what I'm saying? That's not God. God has a clear focus, a clear goal, and he knows where y'all gonna end up at. The man should also do that too. Clear focus, clear goal, boom. If not, you do these 3 steps, it might chop y'all apart, which is good, okay? That way you can save time. Move on to the next guy. All right, so I know this is a pretty long video. I might have to make this into 2 parts, just so I can fit it on here. But just to let you know, those 3 things get any man of God over the hump about the fear of being a father and having to deal with your children. Cool? All right, I'm done. Y'all have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Please apply what was said to your life, okay? Remember, your success is my proof, okay? So I need you to be successful in order for it to be a confirmation of what God given me. You see what I'm saying? Manifestation success, you know what I mean? All right, see you in the next video.